guys, welcome to Block of the Month, and this month is January, so we're getting started. You can download the PDF from my website to get all the information you need on cutting it and sizes and all that other good stuff. But in this block, so we're doing a flower quilt, and it looks like, let's see if I have for you. It looks like this. We're doing these long blocks that are 24 inches long. Every single month, you need to put together kind of a leaf block, that bottom piece of the flower. So I'm going to show you how to do that first before we go on to the January flower. So what you need is you need two, there are actually two here, basically leaf rectangles. So these are 4.5 inches by 6 inches. And then you need the same dimensions for 4 white rectangles, and then you need 8 teeny tiny little white squares, and these are going to be they're going to be 1.5 inches. And then the last thing you're going to need that I don't have out here is you need one stem piece, and the stem piece is 12.5 inches long and 1.5 inches across. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna first get started with your leaves, making the leaves. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna actually use a pencil line and go across, create a diagonal right here. This is a small enough block, and you're gonna see me do this throughout, but when they're this small, if you're not feeling precious about it, you can actually do it without the pencil line, I think. I think you can do it, I believe in you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna sew right here on every edge. Let's see if I can show you. You're gonna sew a diagonal on every single one of these, and then we're gonna fold it back and press and trim off the extra. So I'm gonna just do that real quick. And once again, like I said, if you are feeling nervous about it, go ahead and pencil in those lines. Okay, so that's the last one. So all you're gonna do, get my little cutting mat here so I can show you, is you are gonna take your rotary blade, I have a little mat, but still a huge ruler, and just trim it 1/4 inch off the edge. Just to clean everything up. All right, and then you're gonna iron them back. See, like that. You're just gonna iron that back. Okay, once you have that leaf done, you're just gonna repeat that with your second leaf. Okay, so I'm gonna do that really quick here. Okay, I finished my second leaf. Now we're just gonna set it up. So this is actually really simple. So all you're going to do is lay it out for yourself so you know where everything's going, and place a white block above, a white block below on both sides. It's gonna be a little hard for you guys to see. And then you're gonna put this piece in the middle, okay? But the first thing to do is to go ahead and sew right sides together of your each side. So basically a vertical column. A vertical row is a column, isn't it? Okay, I just pressed these. Now, one thing I just want to mention, you guys know I really hate actually seeing seam through white. So I did press these in because we're not dealing with a nested seam situation, because we're just going against this long piece. So I don't get caught up in that. You can press it however you want, but my choice is usually to press into the darker fabric. All right, so you're just gonna put right sides together here on this stem. Okay, and Then we're going to do the other side. You can press at this point if you want, but for the sake of the video, I am just going to go ahead and sew it. Okay, all done. So you are going to want to press that out, and you can see how easy it is. The seam wants to go in, so I am going to go with it. Okay, guys, all done. Okay, so you're going to do this. You're going to have 9 of these. So you can go ahead and take care of them this month in January if you want, or you can make them as you make block of the month with me. Okay, so the January block, well, all of them are flowers, but this is one of our simpler blocks, and I thought it would be a really good one to start with. So there are kind of a couple of tricky pieces. So you are going to need 4 petal pieces basically that are 6.5 by 6.5. So you need 4 of those. And then you're going to need something for your center, which is going to be 4 2.25 inch squares. So I've got like a yellow here. You are going to need so much white in this project in general, but they're all teeny tiny little squares. So these are all 2.25 inch white squares, and you need 8 of them for this block. And then you have this funny little piece. This is like a stem piece that's going to go on the end of the petal. So this is a little funny. You're going to need 2 of these each, 2 each, but you basically are creating a square out of this. So you guys need a piece that is 1.75 inches by 2.25 inches. So you need 2 white pieces like that. And then you need a green piece that matches your stem that is 1 inch by 2.25 inches. And I'm going to start with those because these are pretty easy just to put together. You're just basically creating a square out of them. So I'm going to go ahead and do both of these. And then go ahead and press them, and then they become squares. I think the main thing is making sure we put them together at the end. You can do it towards the white, or you can do it towards the green. In this case, I'm actually going out. I'm going the other way. Usually, you know, I like it in the dark, but this actually gets a little bit bulky with these tiny pieces. So I feel like it's okay to have it go out towards the white because there's going to be so much fabric inside here. All right, so here comes the easy piece. So every single one of these, you are going to do a yellow square in the middle, okay? And you can draw your diagonals once again, or you can just wing it the way I'm winging it, okay? And so you're gonna do that on one edge. And then on another edge, you are going to, on either side, because you want this one, the one diagonal will have nothing on it, you're going to place a white one, okay? So there's gonna be a white one on either one of these edges. So go ahead and sew on either of those. Okay, so what you're gonna do at this point is you're gonna trim it down. So I'm gonna pull over my cute little mat. I'm gonna move these out of the way, and I'm gonna trim these down. Okay, and if you want to clean up all of your little threads, you can do that. And then you're just going to press all of these back. All right, don't worry if you're not perfect. We can trim these down. It's not that big of a deal. You can see I got way off here with the yellow. You can see I'm clearly not very stressed about it. Okay, so this is one petal piece. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one more time. And if you're nervous about how it's all gonna lay out, here, let me just move this so that you can see. Just come in and lay it so that you know where it's gonna lay out. So you can see this one's gonna come here. So you can do that one. I'm gonna go ahead and lay out the rest of them because it gets a little tricky with those little white stem pieces. So you see I have these pieces right here. This will attach really quick so you can see. We want these to attach here at the bottom, so we want them to show up like this. So what you have to do is when you do it, you're going to place them with the green up so that when you fold back, it will look like this. Do you see that? So make sure that you lay these two out to make sure you get those two stem pieces together. And you can see once you pull them both down and they both come up down like this, when they come together, they're gonna make part of the stem, okay? So what we're gonna do is go ahead and lay all of them out, and I'm gonna sew them all together. If you want all of these going the same way, you can just look at it and be like, oh, yep, that's wrong. That way you can match up your patterns if you want to. But that is completely up to you. This would be the only one going a wrong way. So let's go this way and lay it down. Yep. All right, and then we're going to place white right there in the corners. So I can't remember how many I said, but you only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. I think I said 8. You only need 6 in the corners. And then you have these two pieces here at the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna sew these all together now. Okay, guys, I trimmed my blocks, but you can see how the flower is coming together here. So now all you're gonna do is, I would recommend sewing rows first. So you're gonna sew both of these 2 rows first, and then you're going to nest the seams. So you do need to, on this one, like have this folded this way and this one folded this way into the seams. So I'll show you that in just a second. Let's just go ahead and sew those together. Okay, so now when I put them together, you should get a nice little nested seam here. You can see that one seam's going one way and the other is the other way. So just match up the best you can. You can pin it if you want all of your seams to match up, which you really do, as close as possible. I'm gonna eyeball it here, but I'm gonna go kind of slow and make sure everything matches up correctly. Okay, let's pull this out of the way and take a look at what we got going on here. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how cute that turned out. So this last time you can fold it, I mean, it doesn't matter which way your seam goes. You just decide how you want it to go. And then I'm going to only show this on this January video, and that is you do need to go ahead and sew your top block with your bottom block for every single one. So you can see here where it should match up, and look at that, you guys, look how perfect that is. So you are going to want to pin it here. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to pin it just because, well, I'm going to have to, I want to do it kind of fast to show you guys. Okay, moment of truth. All right, it's bigger than my screen will allow you guys to see, but I think you can see it for the most part. I'm just going to press that flat and trim off all my edges, but look how cute of a block that is. Okay, I hope you're making this with me. Make sure that you go to KarinaGardner.com and you can download this PDF. While you're at it, go and join my VIP group, because I send them and you, if you're part of that group, PDFs of freebies all the time. And make sure and like and comment. Tell me below if you are making this quilt with me. All right, see you guys.